I am so happy to present today our keynote speaker for this midwinter presentation, Mr. Roland Martin.
I'm a Christian author. The foundation of my life has always been the church. The black church today, in my opinion, we are operating insular. What we're not doing is leveraging our power externally to be able to change the dynamics of our condition.
We have found African Americans often embrace a form of this Christian nationalism, but it behaves almost completely different from the way it does among white Americans who affirm the same questions.
Black folk, even if they hold that kind of nationalism, it's probably more an innocent Christian nationalism.
Pay attention to the tradition of the black church in trying to find a version of Christian civic engagement that is not toxic.
In 5 years, the federal government spent $5 billion on media advertising. Black media got 51 million out of $5 billion. That's 1%. What is the black church saying to the federal government about the inequality when it comes to media dollars? White folks are building massive amounts of wealth with the dollars of black teachers and public workers, and I need to understand why every single church in this country is not putting pressure on their state pension funds to say, are you investing in black companies? Are these pension fund managers, do they have black partners? Are you using black lawyers and black bonds and black accounting firms and black law firms? America ain't got no problem with us talking about mass incarceration. America has no problem with us talking about criminal justice reform. What America does not want us focusing on is the money. That is not what they want us to focus on. America had no problem with Dr. King talking about civil rights and voting rights, but when Dr. King started talking about the money, that's when it was a problem.
I'm a Christian against Christian nationalism.
I'm a Christian against Christian nationalism. I'm a Christian against Christian nationalism.
I'm a Christian.
I'm a Christian.
I'm a Christian.
I'm a Christian against Christian nationalism. Against Christian nationalism.
Against Christian nationalism.
I'm a Christian.
I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian.
Against Christian nationalism.
We have significant untapped power. Imagine if Moses never used the power God granted him. Imagine if Elijah never used the power that God granted him. Imagine if Nehemiah never visited the wall that crumbled and then gave the orders to where we were going to move forward. The people would have never said, let us rebuild. We are dealing with white supremacy in this country. We're dealing with lack of leadership. We're dealing with folk who are not using the influence that God gave them. You cannot stand in places with all of the pomp and circumstances and all the adornments that come with power if you're unwilling to use it. Don't say you walk with the power of Jesus, and if you walk like you are limp, you show them power. And then when they say, who do you think you are? You then turn around and say, look who is behind me. You already know you got 500 or 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000.
Move away from seeking our power in our numbers and in our influence.
And when they see your army behind you, they are going to bow down and then say, what is it that you want? And then when you open your mouth, don't ask for nothing small. Ask for something major. Ask for something huge. Go larger, go bigger, because you are representing a group of people who have given more to this nation than they have given back. This is our moment for a third reconstruction. Now is the moment for the black church to rise up again and exert its power and its influence, and to mobilize its people to bring up a new generation of leaders who are going to walk in the power and the authority of Jesus Christ and lead their people to the promised land.
The idea that God was in covenant with the United States of America in order to bless the United States of America as a special people, as a new Israel. The answer to that is clearly no.
That is not going to be done with weakness. We are going to walk in our power and use our presence because we're tired of just being present.
If any group or power can claim God or claim the authority of Jesus Christ, then that authority can be seen as unquestionable. But as Christians, we have to be the people who understand that God does not allow himself to be made into a means to an end for any purpose.